Today's video starts here on the shores of the mighty Rock River in my hometown of Rockford, Illinois. We're going to go exploring what's around this area. Are you ready to do this? Well, let's do this. Hey everyone, Mike Extra Cheese here at the recording of this video. It is Tuesday, July 28th, 2026. We are at Sinnissippi Gardens. We're starting off at the gardens today. There's two places we're going to look at today here in Rockford, Illinois. We're going to look at the gardens and we're going to go look at the park. Now the gardens, I'll have you look at that. Now that's not picturesque. It almost doesn't look real. That's a swan. That's for real out there. That guy's moving. There's the fountain. He's moving. Yeah, this is the real deal out here. This place was started by Robert Tanker. And it's disputed as exactly when it was started. I'm going to go with 1909. That's what my research came up with, 1909, which was also when the park, which is right across the street there, there's a highway right there. That's when the park was started in 1909 for sure. Now this is known as the Lagoon. This has been here since I was a kid. It's been refurbished before. It's not the original lagoon, but it's in the same spot as the lagoon was originally in. Over there is the greenhouse, Nicholas Conservatory. Now if you're interested in that, we did a video on that back earlier in the history of this channel. So go back a ways and you'll be able to see a real nice video on what's in that, especially in the winter. It's a great place to go. Alright, today we're just going to be focusing on a little walk and talk, a little bit of nostalgia, a little bit of history, if you will, as we're going through this area. A lot of this is indigenous to the area. It's been around for a long time. I can tell you this structure here, I don't remember a time when this structure wasn't here. This has been here a long time. Now I'm 57 years old, so I can tell you this has been here 57 years at least. I don't remember when this structure was not here. The tea house garden area, that's what they're calling this officially, but this structure's been here much longer than that. A little bit of history there for you. You see how well decorated it all is and kept up. Another fountain down there. In the winter, this will freeze over and you can ice skate on it. Again, I'm going to refer you back to the video I made earlier this year. You can see it frozen if you're that curious, you know, some people are, and see what it looks like when people go ice skating on it. Let's go down here. We're going to visit the Rose Garden. Now you will probably see lots of people in and out of this video. This is a recreational path as well. That being over there where you can see all the people walking. That's called the bike path. That's been there as long as I can remember as well. Since I was a kid. Going back in the Wayback Machine for today's video. This area here has been here again. Okay, a long time. A long time. We're talking 1909 this park was founded, but I'd forgotten about this area over here. This is nice. Picturesque little waterfall. Employees only beyond this point. Now, do the employees get to jump in and swim? That's what I'd like to know. If I become an employee, can I take part in this and just, you know, kind of chillax for the day? How cool is this? That is nice. Sinnissippi Springs waterfall and landscaping. See that right there? It doesn't have a date on it. I was hoping it would be dated, but it's not. This was not indigenous when I was a kid. This was not here. This was definitely here. You see those swans? It reminds me of that Brady Bunch episode where Cindy had a tongue twister thing and 7 swimming swans swam silently seaward or something like that. Well, there's 2 swans anyway swimming. I don't know if that's the tongue twister or not. I probably just butchered it, but that's what I remember. We're going to go over here and take a look. There's a water fountain. Oh, water fountain alert. Does this water fountain work? When we were out at Rock Cut, it did not work. Does this one work? This one works. This one. Refreshing. Doesn't have that alkali taste, which is good. It actually tastes pretty good. Let's go take a look in here, this little roundabout in here. Now this structure, I'll call it like a pavilion. I don't know what else to call it. This has been here a long time as well. I don't know that it's the original one. It probably isn't, but it's certainly where the original one was located. Donations welcome. I'm sure emptied daily. I'm sure of that too. But look at this, how nice this is. These are probably plaques and trees left as memorials to people that have passed. This little area in here, just a little area to rest in. Now there are people out in the rose garden right now tending to it, so I'm going to be a little bit more incognito when I take the camera out there and start filming. But these are memorial bricks. So this is a little memorial garden. Of course, it's going to be on the benches as well. But out there is an award-winning rose garden. See, the workers are working out there. We're going to go out there right now and see what we shall see. Aunt Honey, not to be confused with Aunt Bee. Oh, I was just talking to a worker about the fragrance out here. The fragrance of these roses is just unbelievable. This is forget about it right here. Oh my gosh. It's like Perfume Alley. These roses are probably going to turn out to be part of the star of this video. I didn't plan on it to be that way, but how can it not be? Now over here is a clock. See how this is done? Over here, I'm going to get a little bit of height so I can give you the full view, the full advantage of this. There's a lot of workers out here right now, as it should be. It's well maintained, but look at that clock. Do you see that? That is the clock here at Sinnissippi Rose Garden. Right now it looks like, if I'm guessing, about 10 to 10 in the morning. Roses everywhere. They even have climbing roses. Look at this. Roses climbing even, and potted roses that are climbing. This will be forever known as the rose video. If you like roses, this is going to be the video for you for sure. And I love roses. Those of you who have watched some of the channel, you know that my wife, we have rose bushes everywhere. And look at this. This here is a sundial. This has been here a while. I have never been able to figure out the sundial. I know it has something to do with shade. And right now, as you can see, there is no shade to be found on a day like today. It's perfect today. Now yesterday the heat index got up to 110 degrees. Today the humidity has left the area, thankfully, and we're looking at about 78, 80 degrees right now, 10 o'clock in the morning. Much more comfortable for people. Yesterday you would not be able to be out here. It was just oppressive. There's your sundial. Oh, what do we have here? 1861 to 1865, erected in memory of our fathers by Illinois Department, Daughters of Union Veterans of the Civil War. 35th Annual Convention, June 1929. This baby has been here since 1929, and Daughters of Union Veterans of the Civil War 35th Annual Convention. That is just amazing. That's amazing. Wow. The things you learn. I'm sure I knew this, but it's been a while since I've been out here, so I totally forgot this. Too cool. Now they have the barricades up because later on today they will have the food trucks in here. This will be Food Truck Tuesday, not to be confused with any other day of the week, because I'm not sure it exists any other day of the week. But our destination is coming up here. If you see that orange over there, you'll have to forgive me for the wind blowing in the mic. It is a refreshing breeze today, and it feels really good, so I am not complaining about the wind. Our destination is the symbol down here, which has been a mainstay in Rockford for many decades. I want to talk about this a little bit and see what I can't dig up. You see that orange construction over there? That didn't used to always be here. This was actually in the city at one point. Let me see if I can get a better view of it. You see we got people walking. We got a little playground here for the kids too that didn't used to be here, but there's a symbol down there breaking the tree line. Let's go down there and check that out. We're coming up now to the symbol. I brought up some information on my phone. There it is. There it is. For some reason I thought it was bigger. I don't know why. Not that this isn't big. Rockford's symbol is a massive 47-foot tall, 30-ton abstract steel sculpture created to honor the city's metalworking roots. It was designed by artist Alexander Lieberman, welded by local firm Steel Fabricating, and erected in September of 1978. Now this is the symbol right here that we're talking about. Original site was installed in September 1978 at West State Street on a downtown pedestrian mall, costing $117,216. $117,216. I can't read this. $117,000 is what I'm trying to say. It was disassembled and moved in '84 because it felt too crowded downtown, and placed in Sinnissippi Park along the Rock River Recreation Path near the Auburn Street Bridge. And I am sidestepping and sidewalking. We're going to go right up and personal to this. Why not? But the geese have too. And that's what I'm looking at and worried about. But this is the symbol. We're looking all over this sucker today. Getting a good look, a good view. Got some wild grass planted in here. This is made from industrial scrap. Let me go across the way. And try not to get poo-shoo while I'm at it. Let's do it over here. Let's do it over here. There's the symbol. Painted its signature red, made from industrial scrap pieces like steel beams, pipes, and drums. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the symbol. It may seem funny, but it's been here since 1978, and I've known nothing but the symbol since 1978. Let's walk over here. We're going to risk the poo-shoo because the geese have been all over the place. Here's the symbol from the road. You see the road over there. You see the railroad track right there. You see the poo all over the place here, just to bring you this shot here. The Rockford symbol. First constructed in 1978. Now it does seem a lot bigger from this side. It seems like how I remember it, and it seems like how it should be. Different. Avant-garde? Is it avant-garde? I don't know. However you'd like to say it. Artwork. We have made it to the Rockmen of the Rock River. Look at these guys. Now, I call them the Iron Men. They're the Rockmen, but I like to call them the Iron Men. Now, legend has it. In fact, I probably shouldn't share that legend with you just yet. Let's look at these guys. The Rockmen of the Rock River. Now, this has been here for quite some time as well. I am going to find out some information, and I'm going to share that with you, but I just wanted to share this with you first. This guy over here, what's he holding on to? Look at this. These guys are huge. Okay, I mean, for a little bit of scope, I mean, I am right here in the picture with them, and they are way up there. I mean, this is like David and Goliath time. There's something going on here for sure. What's he got? What is he holding on to? A shillelagh? Is that a shillelagh? Are you Irish? So these Rockmen are 12 feet tall. 4 massive 12 feet tall stone warrior sculptures located in the Sinnissippi Park, obviously, which is where we are, the Sinnissippi Park area. The bike path is what we call it. Along the Rock River, built between '87 and '88 by a Milwaukee artist, Therese Agnew. These unique roadside figures depict bulbous boulder men dressed in historic armor. Indeed, 12 feet tall. Oh, they got a little guy here too. I totally missed him. I totally missed this guy. You see this? He's not 12 feet tall. I'm around 6. And he's probably, I'm going to say 5'8". Let me see. Can I do this for some scope? Can you see that? This guy's right in front of me. I totally missed him. Wow. Materials is fieldstone, red granite boulders weighing 40 to 100 pounds each, and cement. Let's take a look in the back. Look at these claws for hands. They look like claws. What do we got over here? Is this another guy that I missed? Probably. I've been missing things. Let's look from the back. I'm not going to go too far back here. I'm going to end up in the river. I don't want to do that. Look at these. Holy cow. Each guardian stands roughly 12 feet tall and weighs 3 tons. 3 tons each. Holy shnikes. I'm going to do a little drive-through. The park was first founded in 1909 and incorporated in 1912. That's when it really officially opened, in 1912. Up here to the right, as we get up here now, I have to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story about this rooftop right here. You see this rooftop right here? When my cousin Chuck and I were young kids, there was a ladder that went up the side of that building, and we got up onto that roof. In fact, it might have been that tower right there. I don't know if that's the original tower or not, but we got up onto the roof of this building, and we got in trouble. It was a 4th of July park picnic, something like that. And I don't know what inspired us to do that, but we just decided, hey, what the heck, let's go to the top of that roof. And we did. And I don't know who's seen us. I don't know if it was our parents or someone told our parents that we were up on the roof of that. But we got down. Yeah, I'll just put it that way. We got down. We were very ambitious young kids. I'm actually going to tell my cousin about me making this video in case he wants to go up there and revisit that. I'm not going to, but Chuck, if you're up to it, man, hey, I bet there's easier ways of getting up on the top of that now. Well, here's one of the play areas, and this looks like a putting green right here. See that? That looks like the putting green to me. They got up here is some areas you can rent for picnics. This is really nice in here. I have not been in here in a long time. I used to come hiking here all the time as a kid. I did a lot of hiking as a kid. I don't do that anymore. I probably should. What happens is I guess I grew up. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but by that I mean when I got my driver's license, I was about 17 years old, and I used to bike everywhere. But when I got that driver's license, that bike went up and I never got back on it again, and I wish I hadn't done that. I wish I had stayed on the bike. Let's see what's going on over here. There's something going on over here. They're getting set up for something. They're getting set up for something. You see this? Traditional lager. Looks like some kind of a beer fest. Some kind of a brew fest is going to be going on. I don't know when. Obviously, you know I don't drink. But that's what it sure looks like. But I want to give you is the... Let's see, tonight's event. Oh, there's an event tonight. Requires a $5 ticket. Okay, so that's what's going on. This is going to be adult beverages for those people attending the event. I don't know who's at the event tonight. Here, maybe I should get myself in the picture. I don't know who's at the event tonight, but they're going to be selling alcohol. And here is the band show. Now, this has been here a long time as well. In fact, this has been here as long as I can remember. For what that's worth anymore. It depends on who you ask. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to watch my step. Or I'm going to go, well, you know, I'm going to go flying. But they're going to have some kind of event here tonight. That is the band shelter. $5. Can't beat it. That is not a bad deal at all. I guess you can bring your lawn chairs in this area and just sit down here if you so choose. I guess this would be your general admission area. They have benches all over the place, as you can see. There's a couple more things I wanted to document before leaving out of here for today's video. One of them is this very old gazebo that has been here for as long as I can remember. Now, I wish I could get you some information on this so you can rent this. Welcome to your park shelter. You can see Gazebo 1. So you can rent this. You could tell. Just look at the surrounding. You can see that this has been here a long, long time. Very interesting. This would be a really fun place. I'll bet this has been here. I don't know if this is the original. That I can't tell you. But I'll bet this has been here many, many years. I can remember this from when I was a kid. If this is the original structure, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be given false information. But look, this looks like it was actually steps at one time. These have definitely been here as long as the park's been here. Let's go up these steps. I am really adventurous today. Let's go up these steps. We got a ginormous hill we'll have to navigate. But this gazebo's been here a long time. No doubt about that. As well as this park has been here a long time. Now there's one more thing I want to show you, I want to document before I get out of here today. So during the Christmas season, this park gets lit up with what is known as the Festival of Lights. It's been going on for quite some time now. It's donations, so it doesn't cost a bundle to get into. You know, we're talking $1 or $2. It'll be in the gate that we came in over there. But the whole area, I mean, you'll drive through this whole park, and I'm pointing that out because these outlets are all over the place for displays to be put up at. So this park will get lit up with what is known as the Festival of Lights. Now, that is something to see. I know other places do it as well, but Rockford's been doing it for years, decades, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger. In fact, the area we're just in, across the street over there, you can see a little bit across the street, that's where we were. They get lit up as well. You can walk through that area at the Nicholas Conservatory. It's just beautiful. In fact, let me just make this really easy, because I'm not assuming that you're going to be able to get here to Rockford to see it, but I'm going to be documenting it this year. And that's how I'm going to be closing this video. I'm going to be documenting the Festival of Lights, which is really something to see. And we'll talk about that as the holidays get closer. But the power outlets for these things, as I'm driving through here, they're everywhere off the road, as they have to be to light this place up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed bringing it to you. I had a lot of fun today. I haven't seen a lot of this stuff in a long time. Every time, in fact, I'll be out here again in a couple weeks. A family member is going to be having her annual birthday party out here, which is something that we always enjoy. I don't put private things up. I just like to put the public things up like this. I don't get into the private things so much. So that will not be documented. Birthday parties are not documented. My dad has a birthday party coming up this weekend. He's going to be 80 years old, and we are really looking forward to that. Dad, if you're watching this, can't wait for Saturday. 80. Oh, Mom and Dad. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, thanks for tuning into this video. Hope you enjoyed it. This video is over.